Hi, this is Mara. I'm about to begin the recall redux, which is something put together by Shirley Chong. So I'm following her rules. There are steps. So the first step is to decide on a secret sound. This is going to be your recall. You want to pick something that you don't use often. If you're just doing basic attention work, I'll say use your dog's name. This is a bit different. You want something that you're not going to use often out of when you're actually looking for something specifically to call your dog. So with Amica, I'm going to use a verbal because I have got a whistle, but if I'm going to have it, I don't know. So I'm going to use her official kennel name, which I never use in general life. Her kennel name is Grand West Isura Joy. So I'm not going to say the whole thing, I'm just going to call her Isura. So that is the first step. I have picked my secret sound. The second step is to make a list of 20 things that your dog wants. My dog likes food. It makes it pretty easy. I'm holding some food and I have a dog who is looking at the food. Now, Shirley says that you should be able to get about 150 repetitions, that's 150 pieces of kibble, in about 5 minutes. So I've got my phone, I've got my timer on my phone in my pocket, so I'll be testing this out. So you know it's ready to go. I have got my kibble ready to go. I have in my other pocket, I've got my clicker. So this is going to be a session that is testing how coordinated is Mara. One little tip I will give you is I am not planning to count out 150 pieces of kibble every time I do this. This is why I went into my kitchen and I figured out that for this type of kibble, a slightly heaped 1/3 of a cup will do. So make that easier and it's not going to spill everywhere. I've got this container. Amica is a veteran of doggy zen, so she's on the floor here. I can put that down next to her, leave it. Yeah, she can sit there and look at it. Good girl. Yeah, you're such a good girl. She's just laying there looking at the food without going after it, so I know I'm pretty safe. Now, step 3 is what I'm going to start on. So I'm just going to do one session of step 3. You'll need to do step 3 for about a week, according to the instructions. So here we are. Start in the smallest, most boring room of the house, which I have right behind me. You'll have to excuse the fan. It makes an awful noise, but you're not going to be able to have to worry too much about the dialogue. It's going to be very straightforward. It goes secret sound, click, treat. Of course, if you're watching from the other direction, it's secret sound, click, treat. Okay. Switch the light on. Make sure the lid's closed. The dog's like, what is going on? Hey? I have my treats. I'm going to start my timer. Yeah. Are you going to come in here? Come in here. Are you going to sit? Yeah, that's a good start. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Alright, Amica. You ready? Isura. 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 Ashura, 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 get it, Ashura, 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 gentle, Ashura, 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 Ashura. Just looking at this, how far are we? We are up to 1 minute 30. Right, Ashura. The phone wasn't working. Ashura. 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 That would be my phone. No? I thought I heard something. Nope. Ashura. 5 minutes is a long time. Ashura. 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 There it is. And I stuffed around. So, good girl. See? Sticky fingers. There we go. All right. Now, you may ask, why is she running off after all of those treats? It's because it's dinner time and she's running for the kitchen. Okay, so I dawdled. I wasn't sure when the alarm was going to go off, so I ended up with some treats left. But I'd say if you're going to do it for 5 minutes, you would go through about 150 treats. Okay. I don't want to be drizzled on. Thank you. So that's about right. Now for me, that was a long time to sit there doing that for 5 minutes. I think 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes is going to be better for me, and I'm happy to do more sessions so I can end up with the same number of repetitions but I'll just be in the little room a couple more times in the day. So that's my plan for action. I'm actually going to go through the entire Recall Redux as written by Shirley Chong, and I will be doing that over the next few weeks. So I'm going to post some more videos on it. I'm not going to post every one though. It's pretty boring. But as I get to the next step, I'll post another one. So there you go. And I'm being told I have to go fix dinner.